Hello, everybody. I am Chris, and today we are doing a full hour of foam rolling. Okay, now what does this do? Okay, this is called myofascial release, and if you're like, what? Myo means muscle. Fascia is connective tissue that holds the muscles kind of together. Okay, so what we want to do, we're kind of giving ourselves a self massage to help loosen up, create some flexibility, create some movement, okay, in the joints. Now, I do have my little cheat sheet with me today because I want to make sure that we get to a little bit of everything. If you can't stay for the full hour, that is okay, all right? Carolyn, I wish you didn't get rid of your foam roller either. I have seen these, just so you guys know, at like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, places like that, for not a crazy amount of money. There is a link in the description, though, to where I got this one on Amazon, okay? Foam rolling can be done after or before a workout, all right? When you do it before, it does help to warm you up a little bit, can help you prevent injury, also can get your muscles nice and warm, okay? After, it does help with muscle recovery, all right? So what are we gonna do here? First, we're gonna start out with the foam roller this way behind you, okay? And you're gonna take the roller and okay, so right here, just hold. So right down the center of your back, your feet are flat on the floor and they're wider than your hips. So that way you're not kind of rolling all over the place. Right now, you're just opening up your chest. You're gonna hang out here for a second. Did you turn it down in here, Kev? You did? It's still very loud. There we go. Thanks, guys. Okay, good. Hold. Just relax. Okay. So you feel the roller right up the center of your back. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Okay, because sometimes just even the thought of being in one place, just kind of not doing too much movement for an hour. For me, sometimes that makes me intense, okay? So let's just kind of get into it. Now right here, feel your feet on the floor. Just let that chest open. Feel the shoulder blades kind of hug around the roller right there. Hold it. Okay. Now what I want you to do is take your arms up to the sky, okay? And with keeping your arms straight, lift your shoulder blades off of the roller and then put them back down. But notice I'm not doing this with my elbows, okay? So lift your shoulder blades up and off and then back down. Good. Up and off. Bring it down. Now listen, open it back up. Breathe it in. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Bring the arms back up straight. Lift the shoulder blades with the arms straight. So lift them, reach to the sky, reach. And then release. Let the shoulder blades hug the roller. Do it again. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then open it back up. So really opening up the front of the body. And why do we need to do this? Because we tend to lean forward all the time. Okay. Not really. Stay there. Quilts, cats, and kids. Is that what it says? There's not really some. If anybody has an idea, please let me know. I don't think so. Okay, hold right there. Okay. Now, just start to kind of move over to one side a little bit. So you're gonna feel. Okay, what it should be is kind of just leaning like as if you're gonna roll off the left side of your roller. Okay, and just hold as that right shoulder presses up toward the sky. Breathe. Good. Now we're not even rolling yet right now. We're just kind of loosening up the front of the body, opening up. Good. And then back to the center. And then just sort of imagine you're about to fall off the side of the roller, but catch yourself and let that left shoulder, the left side of your chest kind of press up. You might find one side is a little easier than the other. Hold it. Hold, good. So we are going to work on some range of motion here. Take it back to the center. Now feeling that against the shoulder blades, lift up again. And I want you to just go a little bit quicker with your lifting. So lift up, right? Good. Up and down. Good. Now reach all the way up and keep your shoulder blades off the roller and come back, thumbs to the floor. Thumbs to the floor. Can you reach back there with straight arms? Now reach all the way back up. Good. And then shoulder blades back on the roller. And with the shoulder blades on the roller, go back. And you might feel some little spots there that you're like, ooh, good. And then come back up. And this time, open out. Good. Back in. And back. Good. And this is, again, it's kind of getting you used to being in one place. Back up. Ah, nice. You might feel a little bit of tenderness inside of those shoulder blades, right? Good. And back. Nice. And up. And open. Good. Nice. Now just hold this for 3 deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Let your body relax onto the roller. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. And this time, best you can, you're just gonna roll right off the side of the roller. Good. Okay, now we're gonna hit the lumbar, okay? We're actually gonna go right into the back here. So, what I want you to do is lean on the roller underneath your shoulder blades again, okay? Underneath your shoulder blades. You have a couple options here. You can take your hands behind your head, or you can take your hands across, okay? Whatever feels better for you. Feet firmly planted under, because if they're too far out, you're gonna have trouble lifting yourself. So lift your hips up a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna take one roll just so you feel how not to do it, okay? And then roll the correct way. Okay, so listen. We're gonna roll how people think you roll first. You're gonna do this. Okay, now stop doing that. Okay, now your hips are up. I want you to just roll very, very slowly. So you're almost not even gonna see me rolling here. You see me rolling. Good, okay. So just a little bit. I want you to move like a centimeter at a time. Now you're not arching over, you're lifting up. So that's why I'm supporting my head here. If you find a tender spot, I want you to stay on it and take 2 deep breaths. So I found a tender spot, I'm gonna hold it. Okay, and when you find a tender spot, maybe just move back and forth just a teeny tiny bit, slowly, maybe a half an inch, right? And then find another spot. Let the head just kind of hang out in the hand. Breathe. I know this is not everybody's favorite thing. It's not comfortable. Now, hold it there. Reach your arms over your head like you're trying to reach your thumbs to the floor, but you don't have to touch the floor. Good. And go back a little farther. Keep your chin tucked. Good. Now, hands behind the head. Lift your shoulders a little bit. You're going to start to roll into that mid-back, the mid-back. Okay? Good. And as you see, again, I'm not doing this. That really does nothing, okay? You want to hold it there. Okay, before you get to the lower back and we switch positions, go back up slowly. Back up slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, and I'm going to have my hands across here just to kind of feel. The arms extended is going to make you feel, it's going to be harder to like hold into your neck, okay? But it also makes it harder in general. A little bit of a harder massage there, okay? Nice. Now let's go right back down. When you feel a spot that feels a little tense, kind of roll just side to side. Slowly, And then when you go back, you're here. Bring your feet with you. You find a spot, go a little side to side. Good. Now, for some of you, you're like, this is doing nothing. This might not be your spot. This might not be the spot that's bad for you. Okay, I'm going to move forward a little bit just to kind of bring myself back into the camera. Okay, hold it. Now, from there, okay, go a little to the lower back. You're going to roll back over it. Head on the floor now, knees to your chest. Just hold this right here. Just go side, gently and slowly to one side. Gently and slowly to the other side. I want you to be very slow motion for me. There you go, Trudy. Well, so Yvonne said, sorry, I don't have a roller, so it's not working for me. Well, yeah, because it's a roller class, okay? That's like if I said, okay, we're doing a kettlebell class, and it's not doing the same thing, right? Okay, so go a little bit lower, okay? But you could always do a mobility if you don't have a roller. A little different, but hold it. We're going to change this up just a little bit, okay? So hold it here. Let's give you a nice big stretch. Make sure you're not feeling any tension or pressure on the head or the neck here, okay? You're in a little ball. Good, hold it. Okay, rolling is not fast. Okay. Slowly bring your feet back to the floor. And what I'm going to have you do is lift your hips up so you're getting a little bit back into the lower back. And then come to your elbows and bring your knees in. Okay, so you're here, you're on your elbows. And you're going to just gently go to one side. And you don't have to be sorry, Yvonne, right? Just try something different. Good. Other side. Center, other side. If you don't have a foam roller, I suggest you get one. Okay, it really, really does help muscle recovery. Good. Okay, so feet down. Bring yourself back up. All right. Under the legs. So, this is kind of hard to do if you have trouble holding yourself up. Okay? So, you could not hold yourself up and just roll here. It might not be as much, okay, sliding the backside on the floor. Okay? It's going to feel more if you're up, holding yourself up. Now, again, you're not going back and forth here. Hold it here, okay, and find a spot, flex your foot. Okay, wiggle your toes a little bit and then relax your foot. And I want you to just go down maybe a half an inch onto the roller, just a little bit. So you almost don't see me moving at all, okay? Eventually you'll notice, oh, the roller is a little bit closer to underneath her knee. I don't want you to go under your knee. Okay? When you feel a spot that feels tight, okay, so a spot that feels like, woo, makes you almost jump off the roller, you want to stay on that spot, okay? You want to stay on that spot and hold it. Inhale, and then come back a little bit. Good. Bettina said these lower back moves were magical. Yeah, if you stick with it, right? So like since we started, we've lost, I hate to say it, but we lost 15 people, right? Because like, you know, you're like, oh, what is this doing? Hey, when you do it, when you stay and you do it, you're like, oh, that's what it does. Right, good. Go a little bit lower. Sometimes you don't even know what you feel, how tight you are, right? Until you do this, and then you're like, wow, holy moly, I can move again. Good. Flex the foot if you need to. Good. Now I feel a spot right there that's a little tight. Sometimes I find when I find a spot that my foot starts to wiggle, right? So it's just kind of, ooh, good. All right, good. Can you find the spot? Someone in the last workout said, oh, I can't foam roll, I have sciatica. Well, there's the whole rest of your body that you can roll, right? So you can foam roll, you just don't want to foam roll, you know, in the areas where it's not right for you, okay? If your doctor says not to foam roll, then don't, okay? Good. Breathe. Whew. I'm feeling that. You know what's going to be really fun, though, is when we get to the quads. The quads are fun, okay? Good. Breathe. Almost through it. Good. Karen says, I have had really bad neck pain going down my back and shoulders the past couple of weeks, and it's feeling better after the first moves. It's all connected, right? All connected. Hold it there. Okay. Now I'm really feeling a nice spot there. I'm going to let myself go down a little bit to give my hands and my wrists and my shoulders a break. Good. Now what I want you to do is just take one long roll over those hamstrings on this side and then back on them. Good. One more. Okay, so that is where you could do the faster roll, is at the end there. Okay, now shake that out. Okay, and notice the difference. Maybe you're not tight in your hamstrings, but maybe that was right. Wow, I really felt that, right? So we're gonna go on the other side. Again, you can do it from here and not lift your backside. Okay, yeah, there is some work to do in those hands, right? In the hands and the shoulders. We are going to get to that. Okay, so get up on it. Other side. Let's go to both hamstrings here. Okay. Start right under the crease of the backside. Flex the foot. Hold it. Good. And then just very slowly. Very slowly. Good. Okay, rolling out the muscles helps to decrease soreness after a workout, right? Also helps with fatigue. Find the spot, breathe. No, it's not the most fun and exciting thing to do, but it's what makes good. All right, good. So Michelle G said, my wrists were killing me. I just pulled out the yoga blocks and it's made a huge difference. That's great. Using the yoga blocks helps too. If you can find a way to help you, maybe even change the hand position, right? Go a little bit lower. And I do like to kind of roll out the ankle a little bit while I'm on here. Sometimes that helps with where I feel it, how much pressure I have on it. Good. And I know it is hard. It is hard on the wrist. Good. Thank you. Kirsty said, I have the same roller and I got it through Chris's Amazon page. It's nice you're interested in one. Thank you. Yeah. Some rollers are softer than others. Some of them have like little like spikes on them if you really want to be crazy. Good. So I am finding that right above the back of my knee is where I feel the most. Get off those wrists in a second. Ooh, good. Breathe. I know you want to hold your breath when you feel it tighten. Try not to do that. Oh, yeah. Good. Go back and forth a little bit. Back and forth on it. Good. Nice. Okay. So while we're here, let's give those wrists a little bit of love here, okay? And just roll them out. Okay, roll them out. Oh, that should feel good after holding yourself up. Good. And other direction. Now right there, because of where we are, okay, so your knees are bent over the roller. Just give me a little reach. See how you do with that. Hold. Good, just hold it. Okay, we're gonna move down to your calves. Now we're gonna do the calves together, okay? Yeah, so Peggy said, I just found out the left side was much tighter than the right. And you will feel that. One side will be a little happier than the other. Okay, so option 1 is to come up onto your calves. Option 2, okay, is just you could do here. You could do it here. Okay, maybe lift up a little bit, put the butt down, okay? Or you could do them both. You know what? I want to do one. We got the time. Let's do it, okay? So, also it'll take a little pressure off your wrists. Okay, so let's start right behind, right above the Achilles. Okay, that'll give you a little less. You could also, again, be up on yoga blocks like Michelle G. Okay, flex and point a couple times, and then lift up. Woohoo! Okay, hold it there. Start to roll. Now, with the calves, okay, what I want you to do is go just a little bit, kind of side to side, okay? Yeah, good, and then hold it. Drop your butt if you need to. And for some of you, keeping your butt on the floor, because my calves are really tight. So once I get to a spot, I don't even have to have my butt off the floor to feel it. Like, I'm really tight right here, so I can feel it just having my leg on the roller. Okay, so hold it. Yeah, I don't even have to be holding myself up. Now, to do this without holding yourself up and getting a little bit more, you can just put your leg across, right? Oh, and then, right? So that'll give you a little bit more as well without having to lift yourself up. So you can hold it here with the butt down. If you want a little more, cross the left on top of the right, okay? Find a spot. And again, you might have to, let me show you that, what that looks like. It's like kind of a rotation, okay? Or just to kind of wiggle side to side, all right? Very lightly, okay? But you're not even near the top of the calf yet. Woo, hold it. All right, Dawn Endo, do you love this or what? You better leave a comment, Dawn Endo. Good. The leg across option. Yeah, the leg across option really does help with the wrists as well. Good, hold it. And also, one of the things, look how I'm sitting, right? If you're sitting like this, this is gonna be really hard because you're rounded forward. So this is a position that we need to be in a little bit more, is opening up in the chest, right? So come a little higher on that roller. Good, cross the leg. Breathe. All right. All right. Think about that. Your calves, right? Your calves, your feet too. They hold up your body all day long, the weight of your body. All right. So you tend to be on your feet all day. Okay. Come up a little. Ooh, hey. Find a spot. Or cross it. You're on your feet all day. This is very good to make sure that we are taking care of calves, ankles, feet, all the blood flow that goes down to these areas. Good. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Woohoo! Sorry for the sound effects, but that's kind of what you should feel like is, ow! Good, Sheila. Dawn, I can't comment, I'm rolling. I can hear you jingling from here. Dawn, you're jingling. Ah! Good. If that's what it feels like, that you want to be like, I actually want to scream louder, but find a spot. And you saw what I was just doing. I was like, try not to do that, because if you're scrunching your face, you're not relaxing, okay? So the hour of foam rolling was actually Dawn's idea. And I said to her, can we like put some abs in or something? Dawn. And she goes, she's so smart, that Dawn. She says to me, Well, think about it. Every time we've done a 20 or 30-minute one, we always run out of time. And I was like, damn it, she's right. Now I just changed the position of my hands. See if that helps you a little bit too. I'm gonna cross it over. And you know, you don't have to cross over when I do. You can cross over when it feels right for you, or you don't even have to cross over at all. You just kind of gotta feel it out for yourself. Good. And up here, I can go a little, I'm gonna lift myself. Eee! All right, over to one side. A little bit. Ah, good. Holly Kevs make me impatient. I feel you, babe. I feel you. Good. Eesh. Okay, ready? Let's take a nice roll across, up and down the whole calf, up and down on this side. Turn your foot out a little bit. Okay, this is just what you do after. Did you find one? I have another spot I want to hit before we move. Find one more spot and hang out there. And give me a big breath in on it. Breathe out. Give me another breath in on it. Hi, Jenny Davis. I already explained that. If you start from the beginning. Good. Nice. Good. Okay. Feel the difference of what these two feel like, right? So you take it low, take it down. Okay. And again, you could be in this position here, crossed, feel it out, flex. Okay. Good. Hold right there. Now you're feeling that, okay? Maybe you don't feel it. Maybe your calves aren't really tight here. Why not go up just a tiny bit more and find a spot? Good. And Jenny Davis, in the description of the video, there's a really good description of what foam rolling does for your body and why we do it. Guys, make sure you read those descriptions. I take time to write them. Right? With a lot of information in them. Good. I'm going to rotate it out a little bit so we are on the other side if you didn't move yet. Good. And just think about this. All we did so far is the back of the body. Ooh, good. I'm going up a little bit. Jingles. Dawn. Good. Nice. Woo! Hold it. Some people say, can I do this every day? You could. I would say 1 to 2 times a week if you can, would be great. Yeah, Inga, I feel this immediately on my right side. Yeah, one side is always, but I realize now that my left is like, hey, what are you doing? Good. Up. Oh, come forward a little bit and then cross it if you want. And again, you kind of feel where you need the cross, where you need the lift, okay? I know, Holly, I love the back moves too. Wait until we get to the quads, guys. That's my favorite. It's not. Good. Woo! I'm gonna move back a little bit. Good. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a spot right there. Again, when you feel the spot, maybe you go a little side to side on it. Maybe you rotate a little. Ooh, I got a nice release by rotating. Okay. And again. Whew, nice. Or cross it and get a little more pressure on it. Good. And I know this doesn't feel great. Don't worry, we will take care of that. Take care of the wrists and the shoulders when we're done this. Ah, ha, ha. Okay, you move very slowly and you find a spot where you're like, ooh, good. Yee. I went down just back to one spot where I felt I was like, hey, right? Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Breathe. Yes, good. Find a spot that and you know, roll back and forth on it a little bit and you just get you can release it out a little. Okay. Again, this will help you with range of motion. Okay. This can help you speed up recovery. Decrease soreness. Give it one more. Give it a nice roll down and find one more spot. Ah! When you're there, hang out. When you find that spot, big breath in. And you can lift the hips or not. You don't have to. Breathe. And then release it down. Good. So now keep your heels, your Achilles on the roller. Flex your feet, come forward. Ah, yes. Whew, hold it. Oh, yes, the back of the body feels good. You're just gonna love what's coming next. Okay. Ooh. So you wanna do these when we're rolling. You wanna do them as slow as possible, right? Okay. Ready for it? Are you ready for it? All right, so now, here we go. My least favorite thing. You want to have the roller so that you can you want to be like on the end of it, okay? So like one knee is here and the other one is here, all right? So that way you could do both legs if you want to, but I'm going to try to get one leg at a time. So from here, you're going to be on your forearms, okay? And start right above the knee. You don't want to be on the kneecap, okay? And we're going to start. Here we go. Try to relax your face. Okay. The other knee is on the floor. Okay. And I'm going to have you move as slowly as possible up the length of your quadriceps. So right now you're going to the center. Okay. Yeah, I'm prepared for this to hurt too. This is like my least, as you know, working my calves is my least favorite thing. Rolling my quads is probably my second least favorite thing. Good, hold. Good. When you find a little tender spot, hang out there. Now, when you find a tender spot, what if you were to do this? Right? That'll give you a little bit more. But again, you don't have to. If you can't take it, what it should feel like is like a deep massage. It shouldn't feel like, like pain, like like you're tearing something. If it feels like that, that's not good, okay? So again, good, hold it. And when you get there, you could go a little bit side to side, kind of shaking a little bit side to side there. Good. Good. Slowly back. I know. Kelly with an IE. Son of a bucket, that's rough. I know. Yeah. You might have to move your elbows back underneath your shoulders. You want to feel an arch in the back here. If you want, you can bend the knee. If not, don't. Good. Good. I'm getting a little bit higher up toward my hips, up toward the pelvis. But now when you get up there, I want you to hold it. Breathe. And we're actually going to reverse this, okay, and go completely the other way very slowly. Now, what you could do if you want to hit some different spots is kind of turn a little bit. So right now, maybe you're getting a little more of the inner part of your quadriceps, or you could turn out, okay? So for Stephanie, who said she had sciatic, maybe she wants to stay on the inside of the thigh rather than the outside, okay? So I'm gonna go on the inside a little bit. And I'm starting to roll back down toward the knee. Or you could just go back down the way you came, okay? Very slowly. Again, if you find a spot, you hang out there and you breathe. And no, this isn't like step aerobics. It's not fun. But it's a different kind of feel good when you're done, right? It's a different kind of feel good. It's, oh wow, I can move. Oh, look at that, right? Good. Making your way back down. Okay, Sometimes you just got to make an adjustment on where you are. Good. You're welcome. So, Steph, I'm glad this is working for you. Janet, this is painfully amazing. Thanks, Seal. Have a good day. So, if you're like, who's this lady talking to? I have right now, there's about almost 100 of us on. Good. Now give me a nice big roll all the way up and down the quads. Woo! On that one side. I'm sorry. Good. Again. And then we're going to switch it, babe. Okay, so kind of feel what that feels like. You got a little bit of something there, right? Okay. So it might feel just tender and sore from rolling it out. Now the weird thing is that, so on the other side, my calf, right? So now I'm starting right above my knee. On the other side, my calf was really, really bad. Okay, but my left calf, my right calf wasn't bad. My right quad right now is like, I'm not even moving yet. And I'm like, oh my God. So remember, if you want to bend your knee here and there, here we go. We're starting to move very slowly. Oh, good. So one side will be a little better than the other. Okay, and again, oh yeah, bend if you want. That's when it gets really special. Breathe. And that just gets it a little bit deeper. Okay, a little harder to do. And again, if you want, you can rotate it out and in a little bit if you find a spot that's really tender. Breathe. Good. Whew. Yeah. But Steph, I'll be curious to know. So she says, oh my God, this hurts. I'll be curious to know if this helps you afterwards with anything you feel. Ooh, good. And so even when I extend, okay, and you're going to feel that's like kind of a different sensation, right? Is that the word? We're going to say the word sensation. Good. Whew. Breathe. Try not to hold your breath. You're still not up at the top of the thigh yet. Just kind of feeling some spots that are saying hello. Good morning. Okay, and can you do this in the morning? Absolutely. Can you do this before a workout? Yes. You probably wouldn't want to do it as deep as we're doing, maybe a little shorter routine. But this does help get blood flow to your muscles. Ooh, yeah, good. Breathe, find it. You got to be patient with yourself here too, right? You gotta be patient. Patient with, I mean, you think about it, right? Right now we're trying to work on releasing some tension in the muscles, helping the muscles recover. So if you never do this type of thing, and all you do is weight training and strength and step and all these other things that are putting a lot of stress on your body, yeah, this is going to be hard. And it's not like doing it once is going to take, going to fix it all, right? So of course it's not going to be something that happens quickly. Same thing with like weight loss, right? So, it's not going to happen in one day. If it took years to put weight on, it's not going to come off in a day, right? Good. Okay, now we're slowly going back down the leg. Ooh, wee, good. Okay, maybe you rotate it in a little bit. Maybe you rotate it out. Maybe you do a little both. I'll tell you, this is exactly what I needed after sitting in a car for like 4 days. Good. Whew. Find a couple spots. Holly's still with me. Everybody's cursing me right now, and I'm very sorry. Good. Again, fascia is the connective tissue. Like sometimes some people say you think of it as like the skin of your muscle, like holds your muscles together. Good. Okay, now take a nice roll up and down, maybe rotate. Good. I feel any of those bumps. Ah, good. Woo. Nice. Okay, so what I want you to do here, just because we did so much with the shoulders, we're on the shoulders in that plank kind of position. Okay, what I want you to do, take that roller in front of you, okay, and then let it go. Take your arms out to the side. Left hand on the floor, bend the left knee, and then go ahead and do a little scorpion. And I want you to just hold that scorpion here, okay? Opening your chest. And that's gonna feel really good. We're not done with the roller. Don't worry. Good. Good. Holly says I've been regularly doing your foam rolling, plus icing my back. So great. Yay. Good. Good. Nice. One more big breath. Perfect. And let's go back to the other side now. So your right hand is on the floor, left arm out, bend your right knee, and get over into a scorpion on this side. Very nice. Big breath in. All right, just when you thought we were done, we're not. You still got time, right? So you're gonna love this. Okay, you're gonna love this. So you're gonna come over and you're gonna be kind of like this. Okay, so you want to be leaning over so you can put your elbow on the floor. Your head is supported by your elbow. We're gonna get into those lats. This is very special. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna have you do is extend the arm and just see if you feel. You're not sideways. You're not leaning forward. You're leaning back a little bit so that you can feel the lats, which are like your wings, right, underneath your shoulder blades. Okay, so now put the hand back behind the head, and you're gonna lift. And from there, move just an inch. Okay, if you want, you can put both hands behind the head if that feels good. If you want, you can lift your hips up and then kind of roll and lift. Okay, so you want to feel some areas in those lats. I'm gonna go down my elbow again, down to my elbow, and then lift up. You're not pulling on your head, so you're not like this. It's open, okay? So imagine the backs of your arms are against a wall. Down. Good job, Christina, thank you. Good, and back up. Roll down a little bit more. So I'm gonna come back down. So you wanna roll back and forth on the lats there, and now just kind of open, look up to the sky. Whew. Good. Back. And back down. Back up, look. Go a little lower. Okay, so you're a little bit about above the ribs, right? And then up and open. Back forward and down. Good. Let your head sit in your hand. Give it a little bit of release there. Yeah? Okay, back behind the hand, lift up, and roll yourself up. One more. Okay, so you're up on that side. Good. Now right there, you're gonna find you can get a little spot where there's some buildup of some tension in those lats. Good. And you're not moving your head around like this. You're actually moving on those lats. Okay, so hold it there. Good. Find a spot. Breathe on it. From there, back. Okay, so if you've rolled off the roller, get it back under you. Okay. Hands behind the head. Arch back over. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, and then lift up, and we're gonna turn to the other side. So I'm just gonna turn around so I can see you guys, okay? So now I'm on the other side. Elbow on the floor, okay? You're gonna have to kind of find your spots for yourself right here, okay? Lift up. And down. Roll up a little bit. Up. Okay, and you might even find that you can just roll it yourself slowly. Open up. Why do I feel like Dawn right now is laughing really hard? And lift. Find your spot, breathe. I feel like your roller is half across the floor for some reason, Dawn. I'm not sure why. Lift up higher. Open if you can. Good. And back. And down. Up a little lower on those lats. Good. Yes. And lift. Ah. Breathe. Open. And back. And back down. Good. Okay, so back to the center of your roller, lay back on it, okay? And this time, I'm gonna have you come back over, roll to the low back, and put your hips on the floor. So you're on like a little bit of a bridge here, and you just feel that back is supported by the roller, okay? I'm gonna have you bring your left knee into your chest, right knee into your chest, and roll back just a little farther so you're up in this position where we were before. We do have a little more to go, okay? We're gonna get into those hips in a second. So Steph, if this might be where you wanna leave it alone, okay? So now, hold on to your roller, and I want you to kind of go side, okay? And slowly to the other side. Okay, you shouldn't feel like you have pain in your neck, like your neck is taking on tension or taking on the weight of your body. Should be a little lower than that. Upper back should have some of the weight of your body here. Good. Nice, good. So you thought your quads were fun? I saved the best for last. Okay, who's ready? As I laugh, that evil laugh, right? Okay, so I want you to come over. Okay, bring your feet down. Actually, let's do it this way. Bring it down. Coming up to your seated position, you're gonna sit with your butt on the roller, turn toward me, okay? And then cross your left leg over your right, okay? So you're on the side of your butt, okay? So you're on the side here. You're gonna move very, very slowly as you roll through your hips, okay? Your abductors, okay? Hardly moving at all. So So it might look like I'm just staying in one place, but I'm very slowly moving. I'm gonna come down to my elbow because feel that a little more. Now, I'm gonna roll forward. I'm gonna come forward just a little bit to feel different spots of the muscle, different areas of the fascia, right? Good. Breathe. Nice. Maybe go back and forth a little bit. Whew. Find your spot. Roll if you can. Come back. Start to roll back the other direction. You might want to come back a little bit, meaning with the leg, so like rolling so you're more on your back. Or you might want to go forward more, finding some spots that are a little bit, hey, right? Now extend that leg and bring it back to a cross. Ooh. Now bring the knee up and bring it back down. And then roll over the hip a little more, one little. Good, good. All right, you ready? You're just gonna come up and roll to the other side. I'm just gonna turn so I can keep my eyes on you. I can't really see you, I know. Some people are like, can you see me? I'm like, no, I can't see you. Okay, down to the elbow, or stay up, cross your right leg. You might find one side's easier to get into than the other, totally normal, okay? Good. So let's not be hard on ourselves about what we can and can't do, right? Okay, ready? Start to roll slowly. Good. Woo. Coming down for me. You don't have to. Slowly rolling towards it. Move forward if you want, or back till you find some little tender spots. Good. Okay, again, just being patient with it. Takes a little time. Breathing, relaxing, slowing it down. Move forward. And then backwards. Sheila says, wow, this side is sore. Yeah, sometimes one leg is worse than the other. Okay, take. Holly, I tried another platforms for foam rolling, and they definitely did the roll in the hay school. Good. Bring it back in. Woo. Cross it back over, and then go the other way. I know, yeah, so a lot of times you see that. You see people doing the rolling back and forth. That actually doesn't do much, right? You want to do it where you're taking the time to sit on a spot and really focusing, relaxing into it. Good. Again, you can move forward and back. Ooh. A little bit lower down on that hip on this side. Move forward or back if you want. Good. Roll on it. Give it a nice roll into hay. Hello. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, sit on it. Sit on it and cross the ankle. So cross, actually, let's do, whatever feels normal first, okay? So if it's your left or your right, do that. We're just sitting on it for a little bit of balance. Right? I feel like. Work on that core work a little bit, okay? Up. Switch which leg is on top. Good. Now right there, because you're in this nice, tall, seated position, I want you to bring your head to the left. Up. To the right. So, Bettina, the being slow is just as satisfying as the rolling. It's very calming. Good. Nice. Back up. Good. Now listen, we're going to go to where we started. So I want you to turn onto the roller and lay back here. Okay? We're not done. I know you're like, we're not. We're not. So your head is on the roller. You're opening up. Okay, and just see, does it feel a little different? Does your body feel a little more open in the front? Okay. What I'm gonna have you do is take your arms down by your sides so your palms are facing each other and roll. We're taking range of motion here. Reach your right arm back, left arm down, and then we're gonna switch. Okay, you might feel some, again, little spots in the middle of the back. 10 more. Slowly. And 9, head is relaxed on the roller. And 8. And 7, slow, I know, sorry. And 6, anybody who knows me knows that moving slow is very difficult for me. 5. And 4. Switching. 3. Switching 2, switching 1, good, and then go ahead and bring both hands down. We're going to roll off the side of the roller into a seated position. All right, so let's get the neck and shoulder just a little bit more to make sure, because I know we did hold ourselves up a lot. So I want you to take your right hand behind your back, sit up tall, okay? Now imagine you're just kind of imagine you're pulling this down, but you're not, okay? So you're sitting up tall and you're just giving a little bit of pressure on your chest, pulling downward, and then head up, head over to the left, but reaching your right ear to the sky. And breathing. Good. Now here I want you to bring your chin down towards your left armpit, look down at your left knee, and then look forward again. Do that again. And look forward and hold. Good. Take it up. Other side. So right hand over here on your left shoulder. Sit up nice and tall. Left hand behind. Drop your head over. Sit up tall. Open the chest. Breathe. Good. Look down toward the right armpit or the right knee. Look forward again. Back down. And forward again. Good. Nice. Up. Very nice. Roll the shoulders. Now give me a big breath in. Okay, listen. Take your right hand to your left knee and your left hand behind your back. Look over your left shoulder. Give yourself a nice little twist. Turning from your torso, turning from the belly button up. Good. Take it to the center. Bring your left hand to your right and open. Look over your right shoulder. Good. Stay right there. Hold. Breathe. Good. Bring it back to the center. Good. Right here, just a few little circles. Oh, and I'm telling you right now that I can tell the difference in my hips. Totally feel the difference in my hips from when we started, right? Good. Ah, nice. Center. Let's switch legs, cross, and go the other direction. Nice. Last one. Perfect. Give me a big breath all the way up and in. Bring your hands together. Now roll them down. Roll those wrists down. Roll them, roll them, roll them. Good. Hands to your heart. Great job today, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and doing a full hour of foam rolling. I know that it's hard to stay focused and do it, but you guys did it, and I hope you feel good. Don't forget to leave a message in the comments if how this worked for you, how it felt, and if you need a foam roller, link is in the description. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.